Welcome back, Koi mates. Hope you're all good. This is obviously part 2 of the sleeper pond garage build. So I have done one thing. Let me spin you around so you can see. Right then, I did mention on the last video about shall I put another row on? I don't know. Anyway, I decided to get it done and I did do it. So there she goes, it is on. I do need a few more fittings and screws, which I've got on order. So just to recap, the internal diameter is 1.88 on the length, then the width is 1.2, and now the depth is 1.2 as well. So obviously I'm not going to be filling it to the brim, but I'll be able to put at least a metre or touch over of water into here, and it'll all be good. So lots left to do, loads of bits going to be going on, and you know, some exciting things. For me, I've never done anything like this before. Although I've kept koi for like 20 years, I've never sort of had a grow on. So I'm really looking forward to what I'm going to end up doing with this, or what I may actually develop out of it. So and it's worked out well. I got my power there, so this has just come up to where the plugs are, which is good. So what I'm going to do at the moment, I'm just going to paint this wall, freshen it up. It's gone a bit off colour. You know, it's obviously it's a garage and you don't tend to paint it, but being I'm going to video of you, I'm going to get that painted, because I'm not going to be able to do it once the water's in. So I'm going to get it done now, nice and tidy, and I'll snap back to you. Right, check one coat on there now. Excuse me. Like I say, it is a garage, so I don't know, I may put another coat when it dries. I'll see what it looks like. It's only taken me like a quarter of an hour to do. So it looks a hell of a lot better already. So might do the one coat. Tell you what, I knew about this before I done it, but I do keep quite a bit of stuff up there in the attic here in the garage. Anyone know how easy it is to extend this and make it a bigger hole? I haven't gone up there to have a look. I mean, worst case scenario, I could put something heavy across for when I'm going up there. So it's not the end of the world. I can still get up there, but you know, I don't want anything falling in the pond really. So yeah, I may, before I do anything, I may see if I can actually cut out there. Like I say, I don't know what's up there woodwork wise. I've never sort of thought about doing it before, so I haven't taken much notice, if you know what I mean. But giving it a good clean out as well. There's a nice carpet down, so that's going to be a nice little base in there. Tell you what I did do. I put brackets here for my pipework because I'm going to be having the return coming in down there. So I screwed them on before putting this last one in. Because yeah, my filtration's going to go here. I'm going to run the pipework down, and it's going to obviously be pump fed. It's going to come in over the top then there. So it's going to come out this side and back in over there to give it maximum flow. Obviously I'm going to get some stones and things like that in, the usual stuff. So yeah, it's getting exciting now because I'm trying to plan now, right, what's the next stage, what am I going to do next, etc. So yeah, so fun times ahead. And like always, those blinds now will open, so I can get natural sunlight in when I need it. I can open the door. I can even open the top of the door, so I got plenty of ventilation. The garage has got vents at the back as well. Obviously, it's going to get a little bit moisture with the pond in here, so yeah, but nevertheless it'll be fine. So tell you what, mind, it's to look at the fish. I mean, you know, I'm 6 foot and lean on the side like this, look. You know, if someone short's gonna look in, what I'm gonna do, the little bits that I've got left over, I've put them down there for now. I'm thinking of making a little step, so if, you know, if you got your children or anyone or someone who's obviously short, they can stand on there and look in nicely then, so I may do that. That was one idea I was thinking of. Some rougher edges on the side where I cut them. They're not the best, but I may tidy that area up somehow. But yeah, I'm pleased with the way it's all gone together. It's been hard work because it's been so hot and stuffy in here, but it's rock solid. It's not going to move anywhere. Like I say, I've got a few more bolts on order. I'm going to put a few diagonals through each of these corners that I can access as well. I'm going to put a few more through there, just for peace of mind, really. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere, but I'm going to do that anyway, just for my own peace of mind. So yeah, I'm going to have a play about with this pipe work and things now, and see how that's going to look. So it's just I was just thinking now, see, something like that I can just put across if I want to go up the attic, or a couple of them, so it's not a big deal. What I just done, I fitted my UV. I haven't used this for a couple of years, and glad I was thinking again, you know, moving it on, like getting rid of it, but I'm glad I kept it now, so that's should work well. So I'm gonna be I'll run a 2-inch pipe then round the corner down, and I'm going to be coming in that side. I am going to be using my, you know, the blue tank I had in my hospital tank with the Shiro. That's going to be my filter system. I'm going to be making a filter there, which will be a little bit different, but it should work really well. So I'm looking forward to I've started making plans, so hopefully that's going to be really, really good. So yeah, that's gonna just go round, return in. I'm probably gonna drop, return down to the bottom, and I'm gonna tee off for the possibility of putting a shower in as well. Just a DIY one, nothing special, but my thought process is if I get a shower on that end and the return, you know, we're gonna have the flow coming across nice. That's the way I'm thinking. So I'm gonna have a side drain going out. I don't know whether to put it there or this side, but there's going to be a side drain on it. I'm also I'm gonna insulate the bottom, but I'm gonna get that tapered one that'll taper down. So any crack then, it will push it to this side. So if I put my side drain down there, all the dirt should taper down over to it. So that's the thought process at the moment. Like I say, everything seems to be looking good. I've started putting the shelves up. Obviously I got the mugs that I gotta get back in here, ready for mug of the week. So I think there's enough room. May have to put 1 or 2 there. I don't know yet. I'll have to work it out. I've got some hooks as well, which could do something with some hooks. I'd like to put them over there, but I won't be able to reach them off. Otherwise I'd have put them on the back. But when I do mug of the week, I won't be able to, unless I get a huge pull with a hook, and risk dropping one in. Shouldn't smash in the water, but don't really want to risk that. So yeah, so that's what I've done. So I'm just tidying up, you know, loose ends a minute, because obviously I've got to order. I'm going to go with a Boxwell liner. I would have a go fiberglass in, but you know, if this is a garage and if ever I want to take this out of here, it's going to be a nightmare if it's got fiberglass in it, trying to break that up. So I think I'm going to go with a Boxwell liner. I haven't used one before, but they're apparently really, really good. They'll fit in perfectly. Probably gonna, I'm either gonna chamfer off these corners where the screws are, or just get a real good lining to go underneath it. I'm not gonna insulate the sides because this is really thick. And it's going to be, you know, it's warm in here, it's a garage in it, so I can always put the radiator on or whatever. So, and it's double glazed, so it's not, you know, there's no wind gets in here like, you know, if you had an up and over door. It's a little bit more sealed than that, with all the walls are dry lined as well, so yeah. I was going to throw this and I've just got it back in. I'm thinking of screwing it onto the wall there. You know, I'll be able to put all my bits on there, so I could even paint it. But yeah, that's what I think I'd do. I think I'm gonna screw it to the wall and mount it up there and see what it looks like. You know, I can always take it down. Yeah. Well, I gotta be honest, I think that looks alright for there. Save wasting it. I can, like I say, I can put all my pond bits on there. Quite happy with that. That's where I was gonna put mug of the week. Look, I was gonna put that there. Like I say, all the mugs on the top. Yeah, I've got some hooks as well. I have to dig them out. I can't remember where I put them. The ones that were on the back of the pond. I'll have to have a look for them. Right, I haven't put it on straight yet, but it's there. So I got to fasten that. I just put it on the nail that was there a minute, so that needs tidying. I've put all my bits there for now, so a little bit easier, all my pond stuff together. Got the mugs up, look, they're all back up. Got spare hooks there, got some across there as well. So as you can see, there's spaces, guys. If someone wants to get a mug into me, there's spaces out there. And I can always add more hooks. It's not an issue. Happy days. There's the piece of resistance. What do you think of that sign then? Thought I put that there just to hide a couple of holes. I don't know if I'm going to leave the net there, just put that there a minute. Probably won't stay there. But yeah, just having a tidy up now before I go any further with the job. I can tell you I've ordered the liner. I've ordered a liner and underlay for it. So like I say, I was going to have a go fiberglass, but you know, if ever I want to take this out, I've designed it in a way I could pull it apart. If I glassed it, you know, you say it'd be a hell of a job, and you'd have to cut it, sew it, and yeah. So I done it there. I'm doing it liner just for ease, really, and it should slot in nice and tidy. I'm going for a box weld, so a box weld will be made to measure. And then I'm going to have my, I'm going to put a drain in there going out. I'm going to have a side drain. So I'm going to put a 3-inch side drain in. And I'm going to get my return coming in on the top and coming down. I'll show you a design that I'm going to do, which should push the water this way. And again, I'm going to put the shower either on the corner coming across, or I may put it on the back. I can easily put wood, something like that, across, you know, to have that extra width to put a shower on, so I'll either make a corner piece and sit it up there. That could actually be good because it'll, you know, this isn't that big, so it'll push, you know, water over this way then. So yeah, that's another idea. So need to order some insulation for the floor. I'm going to put 25mm down there. I'm not going to do anything with the sides, like I said. Don't think there's any need, so I'm going to just get this 25. I'm going to get a big sheet of it, and hopefully it may fit in snug, but we'll see. I put my sign up there for now. I don't know if I'm going to leave it there, but it was hanging about. So we're cracking on, guys. We're cracking on. Right, let's just bit of a recap now. So everything is secure, screwed, bolted the way I want. It's rebarred. If you haven't seen part 1, check it out, but it's rebarred as well. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, it may be over engineered, possibly, I don't know, but it's not gonna, I don't want it bursting apart, so it should be rock solid. What I've done a minute as well, I've put a 2-inch pipe going all the way up there. I haven't solvent welded it yet, it's just in place, because I'm gonna be having my returns coming in on that end. I got a spare lamp there which I'm going to fit. I don't know whether to put that one on the ceiling or get another one, or maybe pair like that. I'll have to see how good it is, I expect. So what I'm going to do today, I got a spare 17,000 pump there. It's not a vary pump, but I got one of those plugs, you know, that go on the end that'll alter the voltage, so I'm hoping I'll be able to wind that down because it'll be too powerful otherwise. So what I'm hoping to do is get the pump on the bottom. I'm going to go gravity fed, okay? So I'm going to be building a new frame. I'm going to get my filter in a minute and show you. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to pump then out of my filter into the UV on the cross over there. That's my plan. That's what I'm hoping is going to work. I am limited to space. We are running out of space in the garage, but needs must. Yeah, so what I'm going to obviously have to hire that. Now that's the frame I used in the, remember the tank I had in here when the Shiro was bad? So that's the frame for the actual tank I had the fish in. So it needs hiring, so hence got the timber here ready. So I'm going to hire this. So I'm going to get the filter in, see how high it sits in there. I can't remember now, so I'm going to get that in and I'll get back to you. Okay, so this is what's going to be my filter. Obviously I'll show you what I'm going to do at a later date, but what I'm trying to do from now, I want to get, so gravity fed means I need my filter height set at water height. So I've just taken a measurement from there to the top and it's 60 cm. So I need now to hire this 60 cm, hence I got the wood there. So I'm going to try and make something strong enough to sit it on, and then the wood also, when it comes round, is a support as well, because these can tend to flex that way with the weight of the water. So if you're ever using something like this, it's handy to have a frame around it for support. I mean, you could make something just to lock across the top, I suppose, but we'll see how I get on now. So I'm going to strengthen this and go from there. Catch you in a minute. So what I've done, I've made another frame and I've sat it on top. Now those are pushed on as far as they can go. I've hammered them gently all the way around, and they're all the same distance to each corner. So whether the weight of the water may move it a bit more, I don't know, but I have knocked them on a fair way. Now, what I was planning on doing, now the distance from there to there, is 20, and this is 120 high, 1.20 meters. So if I got my maths right, if I put 100, so 1 meter legs on, it should be the right height. And because I got two, obviously these are too short, but I can screw them in plenty strong enough there, so I can put screws through, obviously this into that one, so I can put, you know, at least 4, maybe more screws in, and I'll put 3 legs each side, maybe even 4, but I think 3 should do it. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. Run out of timber now, so I'm going to have to get another length to be able to do that, and then happy days. So we're cracking on, we're taking, you know, we're making progress now. So like I say, this should fit there nice and tidy, and my electric's going to run out. I'll have room to run a little cable off that. Yeah, cool. So there she is, up on her legs, in all her glory. So what I've done, as I explained, so I've dabbled these to stop it bowing. I've put a support shelf underneath now, and I've used this right the way across both sides. What I've also done, I've bracketed it there, look, to the pond, to the sleepers, and the same up in that corner. Now it's rock solid now. It doesn't, you know, you can put all your weight on this. It's not, it ain't going nowhere now. It's rock solid. I put legs under it for extra strength as well. So I got the legs, I put those supports on. They are screwed through both sides. Like screws in again. Same over there. I have cut another one, which I was going to put on when I finished doing all the fittings of everything underneath. I may actually put that there. Don't know if I need to now, if I'm honest. It's solid, but you never know. I may just put it on, just because I've got it ready, really. Couple of holes in these, which that's not an issue. I can sort them out. There's one that side as well. That can easily be sorted. I'll explain more what's going on with this now on the next video. So for today, guys, this is part 2 completed. Just show you one more time. Put a piece across there as well, just to neaten it off. Yeah, so we're getting there. Like I say, on the next episode now, what I'll do, we'll look at how the pipe work's going in and what I'm going to do with this. Also, I've got to put, obviously I got to get the, if you look by here, I've got the underlay and I've got the liner, so that's got to be done as well. So yeah, it's starting to take shape. A couple of weeks and we will be filling up. So hope you're enjoying as much as me. And until the next one, guys, all the best.